So you'll ask your spectator to cut these cards anywhere they want. So let's say they cut right here. Now you get rid of the rest of the deck and you use just this half, and you're gonna ask them to look at the bottom card that they cut too. Now you wouldn't see this, you turn your back. Now I can see it, it's a 6 of spades, but let's pretend I couldn't see it. Now you'll ask them to just shuffle the cards up as much as they want so they can really mix these up. So that card is lost. And then you're gonna turn back and look at them now. So they've selected a card, they've thought of that card, and now they've mixed these cards up. So there's no way you could possibly know which card it is. And from there, you're gonna just start going through these cards and make a prediction. So you're gonna say, I don't think it's these. I don't think it's these. This isn't your card, is it? They'll say no, of course. And then you look at them and you're gonna say, I think your card is the 6 of spades. You will blow their mind. That's exactly how this trick looks. Let me show you how to do it. There is a setup for this trick, and I don't generally like to do card tricks where I have to set the deck up ahead of time. But this is a great way to start a routine. It actually is very powerful, and then you can lead into other card tricks from here. So the setup is that you have one suit. I use spades. You can pick any suit you want, and you can put ace through king. Put that on top of the deck, and then you're gonna count out 20 cards, additional cards. There's 20 cards here, and they're gonna go on top of this. So the setup now is that there's 20 random cards, then there's the spades, ace through king, and then the rest of the deck. If I'm in a situation where I know I'm probably gonna be asked to do card tricks later, I'll set this trick up, I put it in my pocket. Oh, you do card tricks? Sure, you pull out this deck, and then maybe I'll do a few fake cuts, while I'm talking. Okay, let me think, which trick am I gonna do? And I'll flip them upside down, and then I'll just grab the top third and just do this while I'm thinking. And I'm not saying anything. It just gives them the idea that this deck is fully mixed up. You can't spread them out because it's gonna be very obvious they're gonna see all the black cards together in the middle. So now I'll ask the spectator to cut the cards. Now in real life, I'll usually say, cut the cards, try to get somewhere near the middle, but it doesn't have to be exact. Because I don't want them to cut like, a small pack off, because then they're not gonna get one of the spades. However, if they do that and they cut a small pack, I'll say, okay, good. Now cut another small pack, and they'll cut somewhere now, they'll definitely get to a spade. And the trick works the same. But for this example, let's say they did cut somewhere in the middle, so you know they got to a spade. And you're doing this behind your back, you're not looking, you'll tell them, get rid of the other half of the deck, to look at the bottom card of where they cut to, it's a spade, right? They don't know that you know that. And they're not gonna spread the cards out, they're just gonna look at the bottom card. So they see it's the 8 of spades, now you'll tell them to shuffle them up. And they can mix them up as much as they want. And this is the real convincing part, because if they mix these cards up, you're not looking at those cards, they've only thought of a card at this point, you can't know where they cut to. How could you possibly know the card? So there's actually 2 ways that you could find their card now. The easier way, or beginner method, is to just flip the cards over and just look through them. And what you're looking for is the highest of the spades. So I see there's a 4, there's a 3, a 2, a 6, an 8. I don't see anything higher than 8 in here. So I know that their card is the 8 of spades. So you could do that naturally, looking through the cards, saying, oh, this isn't your card, is it? No. I don't think this card, no. Is your card the 8 of spades? Now that method could seem a little obvious, but the advanced method is nearly impossible to figure out. Because you know that you put 20 cards on top of the spades, all you have to do is count how many cards are here, and everything above 20 is the number. I spread them out, and I do them in chunks of 5, so it's easy for me to remember. So I'll just say, let's see, I don't think these are your cards. And I don't think, let me see, I don't think these are your cards. Now I know I'm at 10 already, because it's 2 chunks of 5, and I'll toss those aside. Now I may grab a few random ones. I don't think those are your card. I don't think this is your card. No. And I don't think it's any of these. No, let me get rid of those. I know I've gotten 20 cards away, so whatever number is here, that's which card is theirs. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do that in my mind, so I know it's 8. And it's got to be a spade, so it's the 8 of spades. So now I'll randomly pick one. I'll be like, no, this is not your card, is it? Now, if this was the 8 of spades, blows their mind, trick done. But it's usually not, right? So you say, this is not your card, right? No, okay. No, because I think it is the 8 of spades. Trick is done. You shuffle these cards in and you move on to your next trick.